Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for fast baseball news. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 players we need to look out for at the Yankees spring training. The reason why there's some players or multiple players on the same slide is because I don't want the video to get too repetitive, so that's why that is a thing. So getting into our first list of players, we have Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. The question is, can they stay healthy? Both players have had a history of injuries and are the team's X factors, so they need to stay healthy for the team to win. Or not really, because the Yankees have a really good team, but if they stay healthy, the team has a better chance to win, I should say. So both players have been doing more yoga this offseason than lifting weights to stay more healthy and become more flexible and not injure themselves as easily. So that's good to know. If both players are healthy, the Yankees are most likely going to win the AL East. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can stay healthy, and it also affects some other players on the team because the Yankees signed Jay Bruce, and I don't think Jay Bruce will be on the team if both players stay healthy all the way through spring training, and it might also affect if Brett Gardner comes back as well, so that's just something to look out for. So if they do stay healthy, they're going to be a force to reckon with. Going on to number 4, we have Kluber and Taillon, two players that are similar to Judge and Stanton. The question is, are they healthy? Both players are coming off of seasons where they were injured. Can they recover well? Kluber hasn't pitched much in the last 2 years. Taillon's pitched more than Kluber, but he's dealt with some injuries and other illnesses and injuries over the last couple of years as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what their shape is going to be looking like. Kluber makes a lot of money for the Yankees because they're almost at the luxury tax. So if he can't pitch well or if he's injured, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with him. And Taillon, I have high hopes for. He still has time to get back to his old self and, become a really good pitcher in the Yankees rotation. And the Yankees are also going to be getting Luis Severino back later on in the year. So that's 3 pitchers in the Yankees rotation when they're healthy is really good, but it's hard to, what if they don't pitch well? Then the Yankees are in a bit of a situation there. So definitely something to look out for, how healthy they will be, and if they can also stay healthy going into the regular season. Looking at number 3, we have Gleyber Torres. He's going to be playing shortstop this season again. Will he finally become the player the Yankees have wanted him to become? He's had some problems over at shortstop defensively. His offense has been okay, but it needs to get better to get to that next level. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can take it to that next level this season, especially at shortstop. He's played some second base before, but the Yankees have moved him over the short with LeMahieu and the stacked infield that they already have. So it's going to be interesting to see if Gleyber Torres can go back to his not really old self, but if he can get to that level that he was projected to get to, So it's going to be interesting to see if he can do that. So far, we have some players that need to stay healthy and then players that need to get back on track this offseason. Going into number 2, we have Luke Voit. Luke Voit was coming off of a really good year. He was one of the best players in the AL. And the question is, can he repeat? I definitely think he can. Playing over at first base, he had some injuries last year. So if he is healthy, I definitely think he can repeat. He has a lot of power. He loves hitting at Yankee Stadium. He's a big part of that lineup. It's just a question of if he can stay healthy as well. A lot of the Yankees' problems are the players not being healthy. But I do think he can repeat over in Yankee Stadium. So definitely a good move if he can stay healthy. Going into the final spot, which is a big story in the Yankees organization right now, is Gary Sanchez. The Yankees recently just got Robinson Chirinos. Now they have 3 catchers if Chirinos makes the team. And the Yankees haven't really been too fond of Gary Sanchez because last year was a really bad year. That's not me hating on Gary Sanchez. It was honestly a bad year from Gary defensively and offensively. He had one of the lowest batting averages, and we don't expect Gary to have a big batting average, but normally he hits a lot of home runs. That wasn't the story either, and his defense has never really been the best either, but last year it was below par as well. So he definitely needs to get better, and it's good that the Yankees got Chirinos because they're making Gary Sanchez work for his spot. I don't know if that's necessarily the problem, if he's not trying his hardest or if there's something else going on, maybe a loss of confidence, but I feel like getting a third catcher to sort of tell Gary, like, your spot is on the line, you need to play for it, might be what he needs to motivate himself to get to the next level and get back to the Gary Sanchez that he used to be. He needs to be a big part of that team because Kyle Higashioka is also knocking on the door of being the starting catcher. And again, Chirinos could be on the team as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what Gary Sanchez his future looks like with the New York Yankees. Just to recap everything, we have Judge and Stanton. They need to stay healthy. We have Kluber and Taillon. Will they stay healthy? We have Gleyber Torres. Is he going to be okay? Is he going to reach his potential this year? Then we have Luke Voit. Will he be able to repeat? Is he going to be 100% healthy? Because when he is extremely good. They need him in that lineup. And then at number 1, we have Gary Sanchez. Does he have a spot on the team at the end of the year? Will he be able to produce at the same rate he used to? It's going to be interesting to see. And also, will Gary Sanchez be able to take it to the next level? Let me know down in the comments if you think any of these players can take it to the next level, or your thoughts on all these players. Also, let me know down in the comments your favorite team, and I'll see if I can make one of these videos about them. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. See you guys in the next one.